All right, happy Monday. How you guys doing today?
Yeah, we switched to Monday now, huh? Fun times.
Yeah, just got a little busy on the weekend with Sunday dinner, so I don't know if it'll become a thing doing it on Monday or not. It may or may not be good. See what you guys think. But trading went well for you, Richard. I seen in the chat there you were out golfing before before I got to the computer. No, I'm kidding, but
Yeah, well, actually, trading went well for me at the Sunday Open. You know, AWS had their issues this morning with global failures on their servers, which affected TopStepX mainly. From all the people I saw, Tradeovate didn't have very many problems, but I wasn't going to take the chance for a little while. But did get in one small trade in the morning session, but the majority of my profits did come from the Sunday Open. So good
oh,
day.
did it? Okay, so you woke up this morning in good shape. Oh, I bet you already had your clubs shined up before you even got to the computer.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. So, what's going on this week? Is there any big headlines? What do we got going on this week? How did Monday go? Anyway, how was the whole day? Let's have a look. It was a big up day, right? So, for a Monday.
Yeah, definitely. We've broken through a couple of levels, looking to see if they're going to hold. If you want to pull up my charts, I can throw up my YM.
Yeah, we can do that. Yeah. Okay, there we go.
Uh, so we have the 25 DRT level here, which is a main level for me. I was looking for a fair value gap to get through it, and this is a 15-minute chart. So we did have the 15-minute fair value gap created at the 25 DRT level. Now, I do kind of expect that to hold. And reason being is next week we kick off the Max 7 news, or this week, I should say. Um, Tomorrow we have Visa and Netflix. Not the biggest things in there, but should might give us a little bit of enough of a push to stay above the levels. And then Wednesday we have Tesla coming in on post market, so that'll affect Thursday
That'll be
morning's trading.
huge. That'll be huge.
Yes. And Thursday we have Microsoft earnings post market, so that will affect Friday mornings. And Friday morning pre-market Procter and Gamble, which is one of the biggest stocks in the Dow. So
Okay.
um,
You'll be watching that.
that, yeah, that should give a lot of support to the ES, the NQ, and the Dow by the end of the week. So looking for these levels to hold. I've kind of split my top 25% DRT level into quadrants as well. So the real big one is going to be the 50% of this top level, sitting right around 47,080. So right at the $47,000 mark, and see if we do get a pullback on that until the next week, where we finish off some more of the majors in the NQ, YM, and ES for earnings reports, and then the rest of them will finish out in November. And I think there's one in December, but probably won't affect the market that much in December.
Okay, so
So
it's
that's
looking like we had a couple days last week where we had that big sell off, and then it just chopped all last week, and now we're breaking out over all that. So yeah, you think
yeah.
earnings is going to put us up or put us down? What are the
I do believe
projections?
earnings is. I do believe earnings is going to put us up. I think the market has just kind of said, "Screw Washington." They're not going to give us any numbers for a while, so we're gonna trade off earnings. You can see this is going back a few days on the chart in our volume area, highs and lows. And we've just been in that chop for quite a few days.
Yeah.
Good tradable, for day traders. It's a good tradable range, but we finally did break this double top here. And so I'm looking for that to hold. We do have some low volume areas below us. So we do have some volume shelves in this area that can hold price up. So that's basically what I'm looking for. Other than that, there's not a whole lot of news in the markets until those earnings come out, but we do have some fun stuff to talk about this week.
Okay.
So
You
let me
like
just get
fun
this
stuff?
pulled up. Fun stuff. I love fun stuff, especially when it's free or pretty damn close to free. Um, So I'm going to play this video. It's only about a minute and 14 seconds long, but this is Tradeify, and they are having a competition, which is pretty darn amazing to me. If you have a Tradeify account, you can enter this Grand Cup for free. If not, you can go to the website for the Grand Cup and enter for $35. They do allow up to 3 resets, and that is it. But let me just play the video and explain it just a little bit more.
Yeah. I don't know if I got the audio from your screen share.
Let me pause that and make sure I get the audio in there. I thought it would be coming through Discord as well. Oh, it's not going to come through Discord. All right, let me go to it through Discord. I can get to it pretty quick. And that way it should play the audio as well.
Yeah.
But can you get my video up from Discord?
Yep.
Okay.
So it's Tradeify. So you use Tradeify as one of your prop firms?
Yes.
Okay.
This should be.
If you can double share, who knows?
Do you want me to share the Discord screen as well?
Yeah, I'll just stream it on Discord there, and I can pull it over into the viewable range. Yeah, okay, let's see if we got some audio there. Yep, play it. Oh, are you there, Richard?
Yeah.
No.
Did you get audio?
I don't know. You didn't hit play, at least as far as I could see. Or it's not showing. It just says 14 seconds instead of a minute 14.
Yeah, a little bit of a. Yeah, because I'm already 24 seconds into it.
Yeah, so it's just not sharing properly. But anyway,
Okay.
so what was the details on that?
So it's a $1 million prize pool.
Oh yeah.
The top prize is $200,000. Anyone getting to the top 400 will get at least $300. The prizes go up from there, and it's the first week you trade and build your account. After that first week, they will knock it down to the top 400 traders, and everyone that makes that will get at least $300. So in the second week, they start eliminating people. The bottom 30% of P&Ls will be eliminated each day in the second week. Once you get through the second week, you then go on to the grand finals. And that is where they will put you in a live account. These are trades that actually go into the market. Okay, it's not a sim from that point on.
Okay.
And you trade, and during that time, if you're in the top 200, which is what they'll narrow it down to for the last 2 weeks, you get to keep 80% of the earnings that you make while you're trading in the competition, on top of any prizes that you're going to end up winning.
Wow.
Yes. So first place is
250 for first place.
200,000 first place, 120 second place, 80,000 for third place, and then the top 10 all get 5-figure payouts.
That's pretty cool.
If you pull up my screen again, I actually have the payout structure.
Oh, okay. Yeah, let me pull that up for you.
We just won't have the audio and won't play the video.
Okay, there we go. Yeah, we can see that.
All right. So there's your top payouts. If you get into the top 200, then your payout goes to at least $500.
Top 200.
And yeah, so
even the top 400, you still get $300.
Right. If you make it through the first week, you're going to get at least $300. So that's pretty cool. You can also join a team. There's a lot of influencers that have teams, and if someone in your team wins first place, there will be $25,000 in giveaways for the team. That could be merch, free accounts, resets, cash. There'll be a lot of different prizes that go out to that team. If you are the top trader in a team with $500, 500 traders or more, you will get a $5,000 bonus if you take first place, or just the top trader in your team. So they're giving away a ton of money in a lot of different ways. And again, you can join this for $35 without even being a customer of Tradeify. Or if you do have a Tradeify account, which I do, you get to enter for free. So,
Ah, no way.
um, yeah. So
That's a
I
cool
am,
deal. That's a real cool thing.
I,
Well,
yeah, I am stoked about that. Now, if you don't want to pay $35 or buy an account, we also have NinjaTrader um, Arena Cup.
okay.
So this is a free competition that has over $400,000 in cash prizes through NinjaTrader. If you go into the ninjatrader.com website, you will see this pop up on your screen, and you can reserve your spot for that competition as well.
Interesting. Is it similar kind of rules, I guess? When does this one start?
Um,
Oh, okay. There it says what, 6 days?
this one starts
Okay.
in 6 days. Okay,
Oh,
the Grand Cup for Tradeify registration for that ends in 20 days, I think.
okay. So the ninja one's first.
But
That's a lot of cool stuff going on. They never had this stuff back in the day. They didn't even have prop firms back in the day. You know, and it's trading has changed so much, just in the last couple of years. It's become
yeah,
closer to
yeah.
like,
The other company that I started trading with, Legends, they also are doing some tournaments as well. So they haven't announced one since they had the last one, but they plan on putting one out soon. So I'll bring that to everybody when they do
yeah.
it
Let
as
let
well.
people in the group know in case they want to get in on it. Like $35. I mean, you can't. You know, to for the potential
Um,
to win 200,000. I mean, that's a good risk reward, right?
I think
You
the ROI on that would be acceptable.
like a 10 million% kind of return on your money. So be like taking on an option contract or something. But okay, that's interesting. Thanks for sharing that. I had no idea about this stuff. So I knew there was a Ninja Trader one. I didn't know if it was done or what the deal was, but yeah. So Tradeify, if somebody does want to, we don't have any links or nothing like that. We're just sharing it because, but so it says powered by Tradeivate. So they have okay. So Tradeify links with Tradeivate, so which means you can put your Tradeivate accounts on NinjaTrader as well if you do a Tradeify account.
This actually the competition is going straight through the Tradeivate prop platform.
Okay.
I don't know if they're going to allow that to be traded on Ninja or not. Um, so that's something that I'll have to find out for sure. But either way, I'm set up with Trade TradingView, and Ninja. So
Yeah, you'd be good either way. Yeah, that's some pretty cool
okay, so
stuff.
this starts on November 2nd.
November 2nd.
So it's
Okay.
yes.
So right at the start, yeah. So live funded fine November 30th. What's that other one? Live funded finals. Oh, this is
This is what they actually have, a 2 week break between the first section of the tournament and then the live funded finals for the top 200 traders. So there will be a 2 week break in between. So
Oh yeah, that'll be
and
cool.
that is probably because of the holidays in November. They don't want people to have to worry about trading during the Thanksgiving holiday.
Oh,
So
okay.
immediately after Thanksgiving, the trading will crank back up.
And when's Thanksgiving? I'm in Canada. We just had ours last weekend.
I
When is the American
think
one?
it's here. It should be around the 25th or 27th. I haven't actually looked at the calendar for when the actual date for Thanksgiving here, but I know it's typically around that week in November between the 25th and 27th.
Okay, that's some cool stuff. Well, do you have anything else, Sarah?
That pretty much does it for me.
Alrighty. Well, all right. Well, I'm gonna thanks for tuning in, Richard, and I'm gonna go on and talk a little bit about GammaX at the moment, and yeah. So this week we released a new indicator, and well, just about released. It's we're just exporting it, and I had a little issue exporting it. So other than that, it's done. We got the instructional video done. So it's one that was kind of requested by the community. So what it is it's a chop filter. It's supposed to keep you out of the market when the market's chopping. But the thing is, this is a hard kind of indicator to make just because of the nature of chop. Because you don't know that you're in chop until you're in it, and you don't know that you're out of chop until you're out of it. So how do you create an indicator that just tells you, okay, this is chop and this isn't chop? It's hard, but we did it to the best we could, and you know what? It's better than a lot of other things that I've seen on the market. It surprised me. Greg and I worked on this together, and surprisingly works very well, and more or less, and it's fully automatable too. So it'll be, you can use it with Generator to filter out other signals or whatnot. But yeah, so if we just go for, it's today, for example. So if you start in the morning here, you can see it just says go and stop. That it means go. That means we're trending now, and then stop means we're probably potentially going to be chopping now. But it's not always perfect. But in this case, it worked out pretty good. So we got to go around 10 to 9. And we had a nice push up, a little bit of chop, but overall it wasn't too bad. We had this huge move at just after the market opened, and there's lots of room to get some good trades in there. And then after all this, it kind of told us to stop, and then it said go, and there was definitely room for a nice long trade there. So this is just today. Other days it works better. The morning seems to be nice. The afternoon it always kind of chops. So is what it is. I did a whole instructional on it, but yeah, it's fully adjustable. This you can hide. But the reason I left it in is because if you want to adjust it, there's a bunch of settings you can do for this. I won't go over it into too much depth here, but there's a ton of settings you can do. But sometimes you feel like you're kind of taking shots in the dark. So this is like a view into the back end of the script and what it's actually looking like in between each of these signals. So what this is for when you're adjusting. How I would use it is if I'm trying to find a different time frame or a different instrument and I'm trying to, get my adjustments dialed in, I would have this up and I would see, okay, how is it looking down here? This is, it's telling you less chop, more chop, less chop. The higher it is, the more trendy it is. And you can move these thresholds up and down. And what they do is when the line crosses the upper threshold, it's in the go state. And when it crosses the lower threshold, it's in the stop state. So you can move these thresholds. Right now for this, I have it set at 25 and 45. You can make them wider apart, or you can make them closer together. You can move them both up, both down. And then you can change the way the line goes. So I have a few, you have settings for everything, but then there's these sensitivity controls. And what they do is they just encompass all these settings into one little sensitivity control. So right here, I got the output smoothing. So if you look at the line at the bottom, and I turn the smoothing off, you'll see, if you notice, it looks a lot more jagged, it's a lot sharper. So once I turn smoothing on, and it's set to 50, you can see it smooths the line out a little bit more. This will go up as high as 100, and you can see, so it runs a moving average over it. If I drop it down to 10, so you can really see what you're adjusting in there. So it turned out to be a really good indicator. And then, I
think it gives you a lot of control.
Yeah,
That's one thing I like about it.
Yeah, a lot of control, a lot of adjustments. You can do the weights, ATR, ADX, CCI, Bollinger Bands, RSI. You can weight them differently. This box changes color depending on the state. So it's green. So if I go all the way to the front, you'll see that this line is green. And it just turned green on this candle. But when we're in the red state or the stop state, the box will turn red too. So it's pretty cool. I like it. It's one of the better ones. It just takes... For each instrument, it's going to take a little bit of time to set up and get your ideal settings. That's all. But once you get it
ES is going to have different settings than NQ and YM, but then once you do get that set up per chart,
Yeah.
then yeah, you're going to be able to trade exactly the way you like to trade.
Yeah, out of the box, the default settings are for NQ, 1 minute Heikin-Ashi. That's what I have it set for here. So, yeah, I mean, it works pretty cool. We got the little background down below. We'll see. I mean, like, we're always open to community suggestions as always, right? So we do our best. We send it out, and somebody will say, "Hey, can you change this? Can we do that? Or I'd like to have this setting or that setting." And a lot of times we get it done within sometimes a couple minutes, as Richard said before, or sometimes a couple weeks. But part of the community is just helping us grow. So that's one thing that we have. It's kind of supposed to be out today, but like I said, just when I was exporting it out, we just had some issues there. So just dealing with that, but it is done as far as you can see. So, yeah, I mean, that's one thing we had this week. And then another exciting thing, Greg, I think you got some news for us.
Yeah, we actually have the affiliate program finally launched. Of course, we're always kind of perfectionists. We want to add certain things to it, but if you go to GammaXTrading.com/affiliate, you're going to be able to see an information page about the affiliate program, what it offers. Me personally, I'm biased, GammaX Trading, of course, but I think we've got one of the best industry-leading rates you're going to find anywhere, because we're offering 33% commission on all reoccurring subscriptions for every account that you get converted. That's amazing.
So every month you get paid 33% of the subscription. So right now it's $60 a month. So you're going to get 33% of that.
Yeah, and then as that price goes up, you'll make more money. And when you sign up for your TAP affiliate account through our affiliate portal, you're going to be able to get your affiliate link. It actually has a tiny URL creator, so you're going to be able to make a nice little short, neat link that you can copy and add to any of your YouTube posts, email campaigns, do some Reddit posts, or in Discord, really anywhere you want to do. And honestly, look at just how Richard and even Easel, they've done a great job of just taking some really free services like CapCut and Canva, which are completely free, and creating some really good content, and then making some really nice videos to
Yeah.
where they're now able to add that affiliate link. And you're going to track everything that clicks. Every time somebody clicks your link, it's going to take it to our landing page, which is kind of like our advertisement page. But then the neat thing about that is that's good for a year. Anytime somebody clicks on your affiliate link, if they leave that page, they can come back to it 6 months, 7 months down the road, a month down the road, click anywhere on any page on our website, and that cookie is going to be tracked. And when they purchase the product in that subscription, you're going to still see that commission.
So
And
the
then you're going to be able to see
website
that.
So the website remembers that it clicked your affiliate link, and it'll remember that for a whole year down the road. If they don't purchase right away and they decide to purchase 11 months from now, you'll still get the credit for them first landing on your site through your affiliate code.
Absolutely. Anytime somebody clicks that link, you're going to see exactly when they click that link. And then whenever they buy it, then it'll show up in your conversions. And you'll see exactly when they subscribed and when your affiliate commissions due. And typically how we're going to be doing our affiliate commissions is anything from the first of the month to the end of the month will be paid out the following, probably 5th to 10th, the first week of the following month. And we like to pay by PayPal your affiliate commissions, but you're going to see exactly what you have coming into it. It's going to give you an entire summary through like reports. We're going to start uploading assets, things like our logo for AutoX Bot and GeneratorX and all the stuff that we're coming up with, and give you some stock footage as well. But, do just like we did. The video that I'm going to send you guys to show you around the affiliate portal, it's just a CapCut screen share. So take yourself a screen share of you using AutoX Bot and GeneratorX, doing some trading or doing some back testing, and you're going to see exactly what you can post out there and get it on YouTube.
Yeah, that's interesting. So what happens is we've partnered with an affiliate software program called Tapfiliate. So what happens is, once you sign up for the affiliate program, you sign in to the GammaX portal, but it's powered by Tapfiliate, as you see here. And then within that, you get a bunch of, it tells you, like Greg was saying, a bunch of insights. So it tells you how many people clicked your link and what commissions were owed to you and how many people are there. So when it comes to this, it's full transparency, which is really cool about it. So I'm just trying to bring up a bit of info on it because I really like these guys. If I can get a picture of the dashboard, so it'll tell you like a bunch of stats, like Greg
I'm
was
going to send
saying.
you the login right now for it.
Yeah, today clicks, conversions, distribution, commissions, commissions amount, so you can see how much you're owed. You can request payout, but I think we're going to do it like Greg said, once a month. And yeah, so here's a good one here. Yeah, I'll try to log into one for y'all to see. But yeah, so you got your dashboard, you got reporting, you got your affiliates, you got your conversions, your assets. So it's a whole new portal to track the affiliate program. So yeah, it's really a handy dandy little thing, and there's a reason why we do. Let's see if this works here. Okay, there we go. So we just logged in as if we were, an affiliate. So we have our dashboard. So we can copy, this is our affiliate link. And you add this to wherever you want. If you have a group, or if you just want to make YouTube videos with trade recaps every day and put the link in there and say, hey, this is what I use. You can do that. And eventually we'll have QR codes. So there's messages, part of the program.
I'm going to make some tools at the bottom of our /affiliate page. I'm going to start making some tools for everybody that will have like a QR code maker. Our Tap Affiliate portal already has the tiny URL maker, so that's done. And just I'll start doing some videos on tips and tricks of how to get some really cool videos created with AI, with CapCut. It's a very easy process. They make it very user-friendly. The free version of it works perfectly fine, and you're able to produce some really cool content on anything that you can think of. And what I like to do is just have some cool, fun topics, and then I always let it lead into, and you could, do a really good job. I check out AutoX Bot, look at our trading, so you could kind of lead into using the bot without ever saying, hey, buy this, or hey, this is something you have to have. Just showing it off, never once asking anybody to buy it, usually gets people really interested about it. And then when you have that affiliate link in there to find out more information about it, that leads a lot of people right to you.
Yeah, and the reason, it doesn't have to be too hard, but the reason we did 33% is because we have a little model called 3 and free. So if you can get 3 people, then your subscription's free. And then if you can get 4, then you're making money from the program, just from the affiliate side, not even from the trading side. So there'll be some people where, if they have a community or they build a community, or they just, some people, some people just post trade recaps on YouTube. They don't have a community or anything, and they get lots of views. So, if you like using the automation and everything else we come out with, then it's a good little program. We're just offering it. You don't have
Easel's
to do
done a
this.
really good job, honestly, with that. Look at how Easel, he's never used CapCut. I walked him through it in a couple of minutes, and he's already created, I think, 4 or 5 pretty good videos, and he shared them on both YouTube and TikTok, and they've all got roughly a couple hundred views each. So, that's getting out there quite a bit. You do 2 or 3 videos a week, you've gotten yourself out there 400 or 500 times for nothing at all, no cost.
Yeah, and that'll be something that we do build on in the future. A little thing called Launchpad, where it's basically like if you're somebody who hasn't really made YouTube videos before, or you don't know, we'll show you how to leverage AI to make some of these videos. And you could sit down. Once you're good at it, you could sit down for 2 hours, and you could make 10, 15 AI videos. And you know what I mean. So, we'll show you how to get started with that if you don't know how to do any bit of marketing, just to make a little bit of a side income if you want. Like I said, it's you don't need to do this. It's just something that we decided to offer, and we thought it would just make the community better and stronger and give other people an opportunity to make a bit of money too. That's passive and reoccurring. So
I think we could have invested money in just advertising ourselves, but I like what we've done with this. I like the fact that we've invested money, which this has cost us money. This program isn't free, but we're making it free to everybody else, and we're putting those advertising dollars into you guys, letting everybody else have that opportunity to make some good income off of it.
Exactly it. We could just spend this money on ads for ourselves, but instead we signed up for this software, and it does have monthly fees for us. It's in the couple hundreds of dollars, and right now it just costs us money until eventually Hopefully it won't. But yeah, it's just part of building the community. That's really what it's about. This whole GammaX thing is more of a passion project than anything. We didn't really need to do this. Like, I didn't need to do this, and neither did Greg. But you know, sometimes there's more to life than just making a bit of money. You got to do something you're passionate about, right? So, and I think it really shows in what we do. I mean, we're not perfect by any means, but you know, we put a lot of we put a lot of heart and soul in everything. So, I mean, and this is just one way we felt like we could give back to some of the good people, especially some of the beta testers that have been there all along, helping us out.
Yeah. Everybody from the GAN community has been amazing. So, I mean, yeah.
And, you know, it's just like a thank you. So, I mean, yeah, we could just not have this program and just advertise. But you know what? That just, I don't know. I feel like it's just better to help other people. When you help other people, you do well yourself in life. So, you know, that's really like a belief of mine and ours. So,
well, I think a couple of users, you know, asked, hey, you know, they were having some issues with the bot getting into chop and it would lose a lot of the gains. So they asked, hey, can we find a way to help resolve this? And I'm like, well, that was a great idea. And it was actually one of the first indicators that I built. And then you took it and just made it amazing. But within literally a couple of weeks worth of time, when somebody asked for the suggestion of, hey, can we offer something like this or come up with something, a couple of weeks later, we're able to come out with it because, you know, we're a small community. It's just you and me and, you know, our group of our band of brothers, basically, you know, and we're able to get this out pretty quickly, I think, with no additional cost. All this is the same cost that they're already paying right now. They're locked in, and anything else we come up with, they're getting locked into.
Yeah, that's an important point. Is like, we're not here to nickel and dime, right? You get your monthly subscription, anything that we build or any suggestions, or even if you have an indicator where you said, hey, you know what, I just got this, it's a free one maybe for NinjaTrader, and you know, I can access the code, and you say, hey, I wish it would put signals up so I could automate it, send it over. I could probably do that for you, or we can show you how to use AI to do it sometimes, depending on the indicator. So yeah, that's a part of it. I mean, everything we build, you know, there's a lot of products coming, you know, in the pipeline as well. So anything extra is just more value. And eventually we'll get to the point, like we're only 6 months in on this, the whole project. So I could only imagine 1-2 years down the line what we're going to have and the products and the value we're going to be able to offer. So it's going to be pretty big, I think, down the road. But yeah, so the affiliate program was just one of our original goals. We have a few original goals and visions for this whole business, and one of them was empowering other people. So yeah, 3 and free, and you know, you can do pretty well. So it's a good little program. If you sign up for it, it doesn't cost you anything per month to sign up for it. You get a link, and yeah, Host is the media guy. So if you want help learning how to make videos or setting up a YouTube channel or stuff like that, then that's who you talk to, and that's how you get into this program. And I think you made an instructional video for it all, how to get set up and everything. So I'll put the link to that in the description here of the podcast. So if anybody's interested in that, it shows a video, just, you know, what it's about and how to sign up and all that kind of stuff. So it's easy. You sign up.
Yeah, how to get around the portal, stuff like that.
It's a 3-step program. It's pretty easy.
So. And I love that it's completely automated. Anytime somebody clicks on it, it gets tracked immediately. Anytime somebody purchases the product, no matter when they do, it gets immediately processed. So you don't have to wonder, hey, I was talking to this guy, he was interested, I wonder if he bought it. You're going to know. The second that he buys it,
click the link to go to the website, you'll know, right?
Yep. Exactly.
I know. Yeah, so you can see who clicked the link. Yeah, it's full transparency. We'll do more videos on the actual dashboard on Tapfiliate. But yeah, it's full transparency there, which is something that we're all about, right? So, you know, right here, clicks, conversions, audience view more, customers, conversions. So there's all this kind of stuff. So yeah, full transparency on everything. And I think it's just awesome. I'm so proud that we could get this going. And it was mostly you, Greg, that, you know, did the hard work, the coding work. But
you came up with the idea, and I think it's a brilliant idea. I think this gives people a real true chance of making that true reoccurring income. Everybody always talks about, you know, whether it's mining or whatever they want to get into. Now we've got trading. We can start setting up really good presets. You can start doing some really good research, doing some back testing, finding some good settings. We're about ready to come up with something really cool down the pipeline. But You can work it out to where you've got a good automated system that can make you good trading income that's going to help keep that emotions and fear out of your trading. But then also, you post a couple YouTubes a week and then have that forward over to TikTok and things like that. You can have the chance to, or even if you got one or two, conversions a month out of that and slowly build out that process, that's really good. Or you can go all hog and put $50 into a Facebook advertisement and have 10,000 people a day for a
Yeah,
week or two straight see that advertisement.
you
That
can.
works too.
You can make a nice little short video for whatever. If you decide to start your own community, you just make a short little video about whatever you think is valuable, whether it's the automation part or the signal generation or anything else. And yeah, just put up a little ad. Facebook ads are cheap, right? And you could get,
Yeah,
even if you
three
got
dollars
five
a day.
people out of it, well, you're making money passive, and your whole subscription is paid for GammaX. So you're basically getting it all for free. Anything else we come out with. So I mean, everybody else, I've seen other programs, people are for different things. I see it 150. We looked at one today. I forget what it was called. Doesn't matter. But yeah, it was $350 a month. And it wasn't even automation. It was just, this indicator, that indicator, a news report, gamma levels, whatever. I mean, it was valuable stuff, but $350 a month valuable? Sure. You know what? If you're a full-time trader and you're making lots of money, no big deal. If you're trying to learn how to trade and you're trying to learn how to develop a strategy, by using some of the tools that we have, like especially for the automated and the semi-automated trading that, helps you manage your trade without emotion, it's when you're at that level, you're not paying $350 a month for a bit of news and a bit of things. It's just not worth it, right? So if you can get yourself into a position where you're basically making, you get it for free or you're making a couple of bucks a month, well, heck, I think that's an awesome deal. I really do.
I, I think it's an amazing opportunity for everybody, and it costs them absolutely nothing but a little bit of time, just like learning your
It's all
presets and
free.
developing your presets. It's just a little bit of your time, and you're going to get some amazing, I think, output out of it.
Yeah, it's called sweat equity. You make some videos, you put your link up here and there, or other communities, and you just say, hey, look, here's what I'm
That's
trading.
what we've done with GammaXTrading, basically. It's
Sure.
nothing but sweat equity with us, you and me, man. Hours and hours.
Yeah, so I mean that was a really cool program there. So I'm really happy that
Well, this gives
we could
everybody
get
a
that
chance
up
to
and
be a
running.
part of the actual community. They're like literally, like truly a part of the community, not just, hey, I'm a customer and I'm paying for it, but you can get yourself to the point to where not only are you no longer paying for it, but it's now making you money. If it takes you a couple months to get there, that's fine, but it costs you nothing but a little bit of time, and you're now truly a member of the community. You're a part of our team now.
Yes. Yeah, and that adds to it's all done for a reason. Everything was done for a reason. That adds to what I was saying earlier about, you know, telling us what you want. If you need something changed, if you need an indicator change, that's the role we're taking with this. And the reason is if you do want to become an affiliate, well, it's not like you have a share in the business necessarily, but the better you do, the better we do. So anything I can do to help you as an affiliate or just even as a member of the community too, but obviously at some point the priority would be on the affiliates, then let me know. Let us know.
What's going to help
You
us
know what I
too,
mean? Yeah, exactly. So whatever
I mean,
helps you, if there's a certain indicator, we've got some fair value gap stuff coming out, or if there's a system that you trade that you like and it works and you want to get it automated, you just let us know. And then, that's our role in all of this is to help you do well, help you do better. So, and I really enjoy that part of it as well. So, yeah, it really is a community thing. So, and that's part of it too. We could have just did like one payment thing for everything. We could have just charged $500 and then done a one payment for all our products. But the reason why we do a subscription is for this program, so other people can have a reoccurring income. That was the whole reason for it. Or we just sell it for $500 a month, one payment, and be done with it, right? But that's just not the route we
this
want to
makes it
take.
obtainable for
So
everybody. Not everybody
yeah,
can do $500. This makes it obtainable for everybody.
makes it even for people that aren't sure if it's 60 or might go up to 80 a month. Okay, that's all right. It's not too bad. At least you can try everything out and see if you like it, rather than having to put out 500. And you know what I mean. It is what it is, and it's just a lot all at once. So it's a great way to allow people to try it out at a decent price, and then it's reoccurring. And the whole reason it's reoccurring is so we can make the affiliate program and have it become a passive monthly income for people. I mean, that's really it. Otherwise, we just scrap this program, scrap the monthly, and then just jack the price up for a lifetime subscription or something like that. But I don't want to do that. I feel like I'm just not much of a salesman. I'd rather just spend the
Yep.
time building the products, build a nice affiliate program where other people like the products enough. That's the thing with it. If we can do our job properly, other people are going to like the products so much that they're just going to go tell other people because they love it. And that's kind of the goal here. So, I mean, obviously, 6 months in, we're not perfect. You know, we're always working on making things better. There's always a laundry list of things to fix, but yeah, that was just a really cool milestone. So, if you have any questions about the affiliate program, hit us up in whatever the comments in this video or on the Discord or private message anywhere. Let us know. But look at gold. You see gold still running?
Man, it's crazy. Look at how everything is going together. I love it. I love trading, man. It's the best thing in the world.
Yeah, I thought gold was going to pull back, and it did for a day. Had one down day. Look, since this is almost believable. Okay, since the start of September, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 days. It's closed down below the open since September. Start of September, gold. Every other
Yeah,
day it's
I
closed
think
up.
I think every trading platform out there should have an alert if you go short on gold. Just screams at you, "What the fuck are you doing?"
Yeah, it seems that way. I mean, I'm just looking at the daily chart here. Let's go to the 4 hour.
I wonder if Easel's seen that because he's a big time gold trader in the Asia session right about this time. So I bet he's going nuts right now.
Is he? Well, the thing is, he just speaking easel at 619, so now it's 740. Quick $300 in my Asia session, done for the night. So he
Yep.
probably, and what was? Does it say the instrument? No, it doesn't say the instrument.
Yeah, he usually trades
Probably gold,
gold
right?
in
Yeah,
Asia.
or micro
Yeah,
gold or
he
whatever.
trades
Yeah. So
gold.
it's funny that you mentioned that because he's said right in the group that he's done. He made a quick 300 and he's done. So
Yep,
that was
I knew that was coming.
probably he must have went. I don't know if he would have went long. I mean, if we look at the gold 4 hour.
I'm sure he did. I'm
Oh
sure he
yeah,
did.
yeah, because it just had a
He's good
good.
at trading this.
Yeah, it just pumped up there. 17, 16. Yeah, he probably got a nice long.
I,
And
I love watching people grow too, man. That's the beauty about this too. You know, watching people like Easel that, starting out, he got his first funded account recently and he's just been trading it, just really good. He's really coming to his own, as are a lot of other people here. I've seen everybody starting to get, all the GammaX trading indicators up and they're starting to find their way around AutoX Bot and Generator and they're setting up their presets and they're really getting to work. And I love it because you see different chart types, different styles, different way of doing things, which is our whole idea is we build it and then everybody just finds their way forward with it and shares their experiences. And it's been doing pretty well.
it has been. It's funny. Sometimes it gets a little quiet, and you don't think there's much going on, and somebody will pop out of the woodwork and say, "Hey, I've been working on this for the last 2 weeks, and look at how good it's done." We got an email today. I don't know if you saw it, Greg, on our email. But long story short, he was a guy. He was just emailing us about certain things, and what he did was he was traveling from Italy over to Spain or something like that. So he got a little bit busy, so we couldn't help him out right away. But what he said was he was just checking everything out because he didn't have time. And what did he say? So I have the email up here. He says, what did he say? He got the bot fully set up again, and he went on and he was doing some of these indicators, and he got 15 days to pass his new TPT accounts now, and he was doing really awesome. So he made 4,720, and
Wow.
some sim. You'll see it in our email, and just on some sim trading between the GAN lines. So he was really impressed with it, and he's one of those guys that come out of the woodwork. I don't even know if I saw him on the Discord. He was just emailing us over a machine ID thing, and the next thing you know,
Okay.
we get an email for this saying like how
I
awesome this is. So I didn't even know. It's just kind of funny. You don't know what people are doing, and then until all of a sudden one day they just show up and say, "Hey, look what I did," and you go, "Holy shit, man,
yeah.
that's pretty good." So
And it's
uh,
cool because we got to build this and watch the that's like one of the what we're doing. We're trying as hard as we're trying. this is the reason.
Yeah, I'll just put it on my display here. So that was his P&L. I think it was just some sim trading, but that's what you're supposed to do. That's where you test things out. That's where you get proof of concept from. Is you do your simulations and you get your data and you get your stats and you know how many winners in a row you should have on average and how many losers in a row you should have on average and how big they are and what your ratio is. I mean, that's how you do it. There's people that just go in and just wing it every day. It's just not going to work long term, I don't think. I've never been able to make it long term. I've always been, myself putting a lot of testing into things, and I know the stats before I go live with it. Otherwise, I don't want to go live. I don't like that feeling. I'm not a high risk taker. I don't like that feeling of being afraid to lose or this and that. I love it when I can go into the market. I can take a win and I can take a loss, and it doesn't feel any different because hey, I deserve that win. Hey, I had 5 wins in a row. I deserve the loss. I've taken trades sometimes where I'm like, there's no way this is going to win. There's no way I've won, sometimes you get on a good run, 7 or 8 wins in a row. But you got to take it because you got to run the numbers. You just don't know, right? So, but that's what the testing's all about. So, yeah, it was really cool to see that in the email today. It was, it was just something pretty cool. So.
Yeah, it's really cool, man. I like seeing stuff like that. That's same thing when we get like a random post in Discord, just by somebody talking about, how they see the same, that we do. They see the same capabilities, the same potential of what this could be. Because yeah, we're building this indicator and we haven't had a lot of time to trade it. I know we're going to try to do that more. We've got a lot of the core stuff done. So yeah, we will start trading it more. I'm going to try to get on the London session and get the thing going on the London session and get it set up every morning and let it trade for about an hour. That way I'm able to do a decent recap video of the London session in the mornings for everybody. And we will start showing that more. But, in the end, though, we're definitely trying. The whole idea is that we built it and now, everybody kind of gets together and they start coming up with their ideas, sharing their experiences. And if they give it that try, they put that effort into it. We've seen some amazing results already out of that.
Yeah, we really have. And that's what I like about automation, semi-automation. Not because full auto is like, not because you're going to put on your automation bot and go sit on the beach and drink, rum out of a coconut. That's not the idea. The idea is that you can test something without the factor of emotion. You can hard code your testing and you can really see through market replay and stuff like how well a strategy is. And then over time, after watching it enough, you can add some discretion into it. But yeah, I mean, everything's going good here on this end. I know we couldn't get together Sunday, but here we are Monday, and it's what it is. We're always doing stuff on the back end, and yeah, I'm really enjoying it. Everything's going well, and the community's growing really nice. We just had somebody come in right now. I don't know where they come from, but they're here. So, into the server.
Oh, good deal. Yeah, things are always growing as we get it out there, and imagine where we'll be, especially if everybody starts really taking this affiliate program to heart. And even if we get a few people that really want to try the affiliate program out, learn how to create some videos, I'm happy to walk everybody through, how to create a video through AI, how to make some cool content, how to do your optimization for YouTube to get seen better. Because, we're not a master channel ourselves. We're new. We're a new company and a new channel. We just started really streaming from it, but we went from 5 or 6 views on our videos to an average of 60 to 200 views now per video just by doing some basic tips and tricks. And I'm happy to teach everybody exactly what I did that worked for us. And then as we learn more stuff, none of this is secretive stuff. Whatever helps us grow, it's going to help everybody else grow. And I'm happy to show that.
Yeah, and let's be honest, you can only trade so much in a day. You're not going to sit there for 18 hours in a day trading. I mean, the best traders just take a couple of trades a day, or if you're more of a swing trader, you'd be spending a day or two stocking your trades. But if you really want to be a full-time trader, you kind of need something on the side too. So this was, one way you could do that is being a part of the affiliate program. And yeah, I mean, it could be a passive income, which is nice. Trading's great, but you got to be there. Unless you get really good AutoXbot settings. But even then, you still got to kind of monitor things. So, yeah, I mean, there's just one easy way to get a bit of passive income. So, I hope people take it on.
That's it, man.
Yeah, I think we're pretty much out of time today. So,
yeah.
Yeah, that was a good little podcast.
Good
Thanks.
podcast.
Yeah, I thank Richard for showing up and helping us with the news and stuff like that. That really helps us out. Well, we're trying to code stuff. So, yeah.
Yeah, good idea on the fair value gap indicator idea too. That was Richard's idea, and I've been working on that as the second indicator that I built in. I really do like that logic because ICT is a pretty cool stuff. So that's next on the horizon. Giving everybody some different options, different
Yeah.
opportunities. You know,
Getting that ICT done. I mean, it's so popular, it's so important. So we're going to be working on that. We do have another kind of a big project on the go right now. So
oh, I
we
can't
might be
wait till that gets released.
we might be getting
Oh
that
man,
done first, kind of before anything else. But once we get
yes.
this new little project done, we'll get back into these little indicators and stuff like that. But yeah, for sure,
When
anybody
we
that's doing
talk about
ICT,
adding value to a subscription service where we don't nickel and dime and add that to it, yeah, you guys are gonna love this.
so
Yeah, get
yeah.
nobody
Anyways.
grab me and twist my arm.
Yeah. Okay. All right, guys.
All
I'll
right,
let you
guys.
go.
Have a good night, everybody.
Take care. Bye bye.
See you next time, fellas.